Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura Maurice and today I'm sharing with you, in my opinion, the best granola recipe ever. So this is my first time filming a recipe video, so bear with me. I really felt the need of sharing my homemade granola recipe with you since I'm raving about it in almost every video I post. If you're curious about this recipe, please keep on watching. Let's start off with the ingredients. Rolled oats, salt, pumpkin seeds, raisins, flaxseed, chia seeds, cinnamon, preferably silent cinnamon, coconut shavings, coconut oil, sunflower seeds, maple syrup, agave syrup, and honey. And then for the nuts, I use walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts, and pecans, or pecans. I still don't know how to pronounce it. And for the supplies, you will need a big mixing bowl, scale, measuring spoons and measuring cups, a cutting board and a knife, a little saucepan or a microwave. And if you're using microwave, then you also need a small bowl, a baking tray lined with parchment paper, and an oven. And to make it easy for you guys, I will write down all the ingredients, measurements, and supplies down in the description box. So let's start making the granola. First, I'm going to preheat the oven at 160 degrees Celsius, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we will start with measuring out 108 grams of coconut oil. I prefer to use a scale for this because the coconut oil is solid. And if you choose to use the microwave instead of the saucepan, just make sure that you use a very low temperature and let it melt very slowly. Then we go in with 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of agave syrup, and 1/4 cup of honey. Okay, so we'll put this mixture on the stove. Let's put that on a medium-high heat so the coconut oil can have the time to melt down. And make sure to not burn the honey, agave, and maple syrup. That's why we use a medium-low heat, and keep an eye on it. Stir it occasionally and just turn the fire off whenever the coconut oil is fully melted. Let's grab our big mixing bowl. We're gonna combine all the dry ingredients except for the coconut shavings, pecans, and the raisins because they tend to burn pretty easily, so that's why I add them in later. So the things we're adding in right now are 4 cups of oats, by the way, 1/4 cup of chia seeds, a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. And really, you can choose any kind of toppings or fillings to your likings. If you don't like anything from the ingredients I'm using, feel free to skip those. 1/4 cup of flaxseed. Then we add in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I love the hint of cinnamon in this granola. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Let's set this aside and cut up the nuts. So please be careful while using a knife, of course. Let's start with some almonds. I used 85 grams of almonds. I love like the white ones. I like to chop up my nuts because I like to have like a nut in every bite. So if you cut them in half, you have like more nuts throughout the granola. It's a bit time consuming because I really take every nut and cut it, but I think it's really worth it. Oh, and by the way, you've already seen it, of course, but I'm using my phone over here. Oh yeah, you can see like my little setup. So you can see it better because I also want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing over here and also show myself. Okay, that sounds weird, but I want you to be able to see my face while I'm talking, you know? Okay, these ones are done. Now we grab our bowl and add in all the almonds. Then 60 grams of walnuts. Our street is full with walnut trees, and whenever it's walnut season, we go outside and we pick the walnuts from the grass and let them dry. And those walnuts are so amazing. Really, they are so tasteful and really different from when you buy them like at the supermarket. So that's really nice. It's a bit of a hustle to crack all the walnuts. Then we need 75 grams of hazelnuts. Okay, now I'm cutting them. I see that I'm not doing a really good job in like cutting them in half. I'm really curious how this video will turn out. If it's like a legit good recipe video, or maybe it can turn out to be super amateur. We will see. I'm very curious. I really want to say thank you to all of you who took the time to subscribe to my channel. I've already said it like I think 2 videos ago that I'm so thankful and so grateful that my channel is growing. I'm really happy with it. Since I've posted my Zara try-on haul, I've seen a big rising line, can I say it like that, of subscribers and also views on the video. So I'm like sort of low-key in shock how good that video has turned out. So I'm so happy and motivated, and I get more and more ideas on what kind of videos I want to make. So yeah, I'm super excited and super happy about it. If you have any like requests or maybe ideas or feedback on the videos I'm making right now, or ideas on videos you would like to see, please let me know. I'm really open for feedback and tips and ideas. Okay, and that's that for all the dry ingredients. First, I'm gonna give this a quick stir. Okay, that's that. It already smells so nice. And give it a quick mix. And then it's time to put it in the oven. Make sure that every dry ingredient is like submerged with the wet ingredients. So this is how it will look like after you have mixed in all the wet ingredients. Now we can put it on the baking tray. Let's put this on the baking tray. Just make sure that you will spread it out evenly and pack it down a bit. This is not a recipe which will make like granola that is like full of chunks and stuff. It will be like a very loose granola, but I like it that way. Okay, now we will make an even layer. Oh, and I haven't said it, but the sound you're in background is the oven, by the way. The oven is hot, and now we bake this for 20 minutes in total, but we need to give it a stir every 5 minutes, so I need to set my alarm. Okay, now that that is in the oven, we can go on with cutting the pecans and measuring the coconut flakes and measuring out the raisins. So we'll need 75 grams of pecans. Wow. I hope you can see it. Yes. The bag is empty and it's exactly 75 grams. So freaking satisfying. Okay, let's chop these ones up and then we can give it a stir and include the pecans. I think the perfect way of adding the ingredients that tend to burn easily is to bake the granola in total for 20 minutes. After 5 minutes of baking, I can add in pecans. Then I bake it for 5 more minutes and stir it again. Then I bake it for 5 more minutes. And in the last 5 minutes, I add in the raisins and coconut flakes, and then bake it 5 minutes when I have included those ingredients. That's what works best for me. I think every oven is different, so maybe your granola will be done like maybe 1 minute earlier, or maybe needs like 2 or 3 minutes more. Just pay attention to the point that your granola will be like golden brown and not like dark brown, because then it's burned. Duh. Okay, then 2/3 cup of coconut flakes. You can already put it in a bowl so that it's ready whenever you need it. And raisins will be 1/2 cup. Okay, the timer went off. It's already starting to smell really nice. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. And now we can add in the pecans. Give that a quick mix, but please be careful because it's really hot. and bake this for another 5 minutes. Okay, I've been a little bit stupid. No, I forgot these sunflower seeds. I had them ready to use. What I'm gonna do now is put this on a little baking tray, bake this now in the oven with the granola, and then add it in after those 5 minutes. Ugh, so sad. Okay, another 5 more minutes are done. I'm gonna add the sunflower seeds that I've baked in a little baking dish. Now I stir it again. And again, bake it for 5 minutes.
Few moments later.
We stir this once more. And then I'm gonna add in the coconut and raisins and put them on top, then bake it for 5 minutes. And after that, I will mix in the coconut and raisins so it can have the time to get like the heat experience. So just spread it out and put the raisins and coconut on top. And bake this for the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's done! Oh my gosh, it smells so nice. Whoa. And it's so golden brown. Let's turn up the oven and give it a quick stir. So we need to let this cool down completely. It can take up to like 1 hour maybe, and you want to let it cool down before you're gonna store it in your like bottles or whatsoever to make sure that the granola will stay crispy. Otherwise, when you put it in while it's still a little warm or hot, it will get soggy. And that's what we don't want with our nice granola. I will let it cool down and then put it in bottles and show you the end result when it's in the cute bottles. Okay, I have my bottles with granola over here. It looks so nice. The lighting isn't doing any justice to the bottles. I'm really looking forward to eat this tomorrow again for my breakfast. This wraps up this video. I hope that this recipe was helpful, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't yet. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!